and welcome back, should I say, scratch that. Welcome back to another episode of the So Spicy Podcast, and I am your host, Spicy Cajun, and I'm just happy to be back, and I'm just happy to have y'all back with me. I'm just happy to hear y'all listening to me. I just have happy vibes and happy energy to spread to you all, and I'm here. Well, kind of alone, but I have like a surprise guest later on I'm supposed to be inviting. And also today we are going to be celebrating National Boy Shorts Week. So if you love a big booty bitch in some boy shorts, if you love a slim bitch in some boy shorts, if you love a bitch in some boy shorts shaking that ass, period, then guess what? This is the week to be celebrating it. Shout out to National Boy Shorts Week. Every guest that come up on the show today, they're going to be wearing my shorts. By the way, guys, I got some shorts for sale or whatever. I do have boy shorts line that I collaborated with. And we got some So Spicy boy shorts in the building. I also got the So Spicy cock rings too. I'm gonna like introduce some of them to y'all later too. So yes, your girl got some cock rings for sale, and I got some boy shorts for sale. So y'all need to get on in it and DM me at Instagram at I'm So Spicy IMSOSPICEE. That's right, y'all. Hit your girl up, IMSOSPICEE, or hit me at the So Spicy Podcast Instagram as well. DM me or whatever, and get your stuff, get your merch, yo. Get y'all merch together. And also, y'all already know the vibe. We're gonna be getting into some topics tonight or whatever. We're gonna hit you with some spicy topics, some thick topics, some sexy topics, some all-star topics, some elite topics, and it's going down. So why don't we just go ahead and kick it into gear and go ahead and just jump on it, right? So first topic at hand today, right? And this is the topic hour because I was like, going through this. So you know what? I'm going to give y'all the rundown. Topic number one, right? Topic number one, when your financial status elevates, should your choice of friends elevate as well? Something to think of. Number two, zombies and the CDC warnings. Are they a setup to prepare you or to downright scare you? Topic number three, the type of impressions that new entertainers are making on the entertainment industry. And are they lucrative or are they just merely a bunch of malarkey? We're going to definitely jump right into that. And topic number four, does having a father/mother in your life, boy, woman/man, does that affect how you grow up as a grown woman/man? Because, we got a lot of that going on, and we're going to jump into that too. And last but least, y'all, and I know that y'all wanted to get in this, last but least, right? The All-Star Weekend death toll. We're going to be taking a tally on that because senseless acts of people losing their life. First of all, let me jump into it by saying this. A moment of silence for everybody that went out there just to have a good time, because I know people because I know what it is to go out to events as an entertainer and you just going out there thinking you about to go have fun, go entertain, or either you probably an entertainer but you're not going to entertain, but you're going to finally just be entertain yourself. So, or even you just a hardworking person, period, and you just like, yo, I'm off and I want to go and enjoy myself. We just came out of a quarantine. We just came out of being locked in, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. So it's like people want to go out and they want to, see what's outside after freaking almost a year of being locked in. Because I remember I moved in my new apartment on March 24th, 2020. And literally, I want to say 4 days, about a week or less before I moved, that's when the whole pandemic thing started. And it was some big old apocalyptic thing happening in the city. Nobody knew what was going on. Nobody knew what to expect. And so everybody was kind of pretty much all over the place. And I remember even the management company in my building telling me, well, you was accepted for the apartment or whatever the case may be, you could move, but, it's Corona. So we was thinking maybe we could put it off you moving until Corona is over because, that's a dangerous thing. People are dying. And I said, the fuck you will, bitch. You gonna get me the fuck up out of this spot. Okay, because I gotta go. Okay, I can't stay where I'm at for too much longer without losing my mother freaking mind. Okay, so yeah, that's what happened. And I wound up speaking up and advocating for myself, you know, through the whole pandemic thing. It was like, yo, get me up out of here. And that's how I wound up moving. So this March is actually coming upon a year. We have like Corona has a birthday. I don't even know a disease or a freaking something that happened that literally has a birthday. Like, I mean, they had Ebola. It was around for a couple of months and then it died out. But Ebola ain't got no goddamn birthday. Like, motherfuckers is probably going to be on their social media with a cake, blowing out candles like, happy birthday, Corona. Happy birthday. How old are you now? I just hope that Corona ain't going into having no damn 18th birthday where you got to buy your kid a car and get out to college and shit fun. Because I just hope if Corona turn like 2 years old, like a toddler, and then crib that for out, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even be mad. You get what I'm saying? Like, but like all that, you know, it's just one of those type of things. So people was really excited, needless to say, to get up out the house and go places. So I, on the other hand, like I've been hearing a lot of negative feedback from people like, stupid asses wanted to go out there. It's Corona, fiending to go to Atlanta. Now I was one of the salty ones. I probably put a little Atlanta sub post to the people like, out there in Atlanta with $400. But wait till you come back. Yeah, I was being a hater. Y'all got me. I was hating. I was being a hater, salty bitch. I was salty. No, nah, I lie. I was pink Himalayan sea salty. No, I was salty and crackers. No, I was sweet and salty. Like, nah, but it was all good. I really wanted to go, but you know what? I had so much stuff booked in my city that I wound up not going. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? I got mad stuff out here. I got money to make out here in my city. So I'm going to stay my behind home and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make my money out here in my city instead of like, you know, going like or whatever, like, you know, or abroad, going here, going there, doing all this other different stuff or whatever the case may be. And my money was right here in my city staring at me the whole time, because that's what happens with a lot of us sometimes too. Like, we'll be so hyped off the clout of it all and off the hype of it all, like what the event has a name for, like, you know, Black Bikers Week, or, you know, Miami All-Star Weekend, or Carnival, or, you know, just these big name things that just carry on that type of, like, you know, like reputation for being annual and having all these different people there, and that people you can network with, and there are people that you can, you know, chill with. For some people, there are people that you can fucking suck on, and you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like people have so many different reasons and motivations for wanting to go to these places, you know, and that's like getting caught up into the hype of it, because it's like, you know what, you know, as a person, if you're a Black business owner, that you can make your money sure as hell right here in your city in New York. Like, you know you can make your money right in your city of Philly or Baltimore or whatever, you know, where you are. But sometimes, like I said, we get caught up and we're like, no, but it's Black Bike Week. Yo, it's people out there. I'm going to make even more money. And sometimes it's not about where you are. It's about how hard your hustle is and how solid your hustle and your business plan and your game is to make your money. No matter where you are, you're going to make that money. If you are who you are, like if you are whoever you say you are, and you walking it like you talking it, like with your money, anywhere you go, you put that solid business plan down, you gonna make your money. And that's my advice to people nowadays. Stop leaving your city on some hustling shit. You understand what I'm saying? Stop leaving your city on some hustling shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, whoa, yo, it's fucking Carnival, yo. People gonna be out there. I know it's gonna be crazy. If I take all these waters out there with me, I know, like, I'll make 1,000 off these waters on 125th Street. But yo, if I take all these waters with me to Carnival, I'll make 10,000. Bro, if you take that same game plan with you to Midtown Manhattan, you'll make 10,000. And then it's still, you never left your city. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really, you know what I'm saying too much that nobody never really said before or whatever. I'm probably saying it with a little drip to it. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm saying it where it's understandable and where it's like a message in a glass bottle for those people that's just always trying to get out their city and out their comfort zone for the clout of the event or whatever the case may be. Like, you know, if you put that same muscle on that hustle anywhere you at, if you apply that same muscle to your hustle, you won't get that, if not triple that, 10 times over. It don't even matter. It ain't about where you at. I done did it. I done been sitting there, and I'll tell you a story. I done been sitting there where I was making money, and then, you know, I was dancing, and I was dancing out here in New York. I'm not even gonna lie. Where was I dancing at? I'm gonna keep it real. I was dancing at Harry's Triangle. Shout out to Big F. Yes. Shout out to Big F. Shout out to Saladin. Shout out to, I wasn't there. I wasn't that old. But I remember them. I tried to get in there. I was too young. They wasn't let me in. The Wedge, I was there. The Players Club, I was there. Bada Bings, I visited. I was too young. They wouldn't let me in. So, anyways, I was there and I was making my money. And Harry's Triangle, I was making my money. Yeah. I was making my money there, and a friend of mine, she goes, hey, it was a Miami Heat parade. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but at the end of the year, Miami Heat has this really big game, and I always thought it was rigged because if they don't win, then they don't have a parade, and every year they have a parade because like they just have to have a parade, like it's just Miami, they have to. This is what they do, So I was like, I went, but like probably like 2 years prior to that. In a row, and I had another girlfriend of mine, and she was like, "Yo, it's coming up, bitch. We gonna make this money." And I was like, "Hey, you know what? I want to go, but it's last minute. It wasn't something that was planned." And a lot of things. What I realize about things that are not planned, if you want to do something sporadically, it's better to do it on your own. Because I'm a person and I'm like that. I'll be honest. When I plan to do things and I do it last minute, and I do it with people, as a result, I've had falling outs with people and a number of other things. Because just because I had my superstar cape on and I was like, of course I can do 17 things right now in 17 minutes, doesn't mean that everyone else had that motivation and that amplified manpower and that battery in their back to go ahead and go do it alongside me. So whoever I made plans with to go with me and go do all this extra shit, they was like, well, why did you volunteer me? I'm not going, whatever. But that's like kind of, how it is when you're like doing shit last minute and then you tell people last minute, hey, you're included, by the way. Fucking fucks up. So that's my advice about that. Whole nother day, hold on, listen story. Now, the other part is, okay, so back to the story. She tells me we're going to go to Miami. So it was last minute. And again, I was young and younger and I didn't really know that, she was dragging me into this shit because it's her last minute thing. If it was last minute for her, she should have went on her own. Okay? Boom. I, young and dumb, still decided, and mind you, I'm making good money at this time. I'm fucking killing it. Mind you, we coming up on a weekend at this time. We coming up on a whole weekend. I don't know anybody that dance at any strip clubs in the Bronx, but if you dance at any strip clubs in the Bronx, honey, especially in like 2000, 15, 2016, 2017, okay, 2010, 12, 13, if you dance at any clubs in the Bronx around that time, on a Friday and Saturday, sweetheart, we call that Money Friday. On a Friday and Saturday, that's just what the fuck it was. It was no shade on it. Like, you ain't want to be nowhere else but at your motherfucking club working. Whether you worked at the Wedge, or you worked at Sexy Dancers, or you worked at, Harry's Triangle, or wherever, you just wanted to be there. Because the dudes was coming out. Okay, and they was gonna come out big time, and then you had the Rough Riders, and it was like in that area where like Harry's Triangle was at. Well, yeah, that was over there too, but again, that was kind of before my time. I came a little bit after that. Yeah, I came a little after that. I don't got this baby face for nothing. I am really kind of young, but it's cool. You get what I'm saying? Hey, how you doing? What's up? Welcome. So instead of me saying, oh no, I already have for sure money here and I can make my money, and if I put my muscle to it, I can triple this shit here. I don't have to leave. I let her pressure me, and I'm not even going to say I let her pressure me because, I didn't have a gun in my head. I was like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just go, girl. Of course, black girls, when you tell them, yeah, we're going, that also means that they have another secret friend they never told you about that's coming too. So the day of, it's time to go. She got this whole other friend that I barely knew about, and this chick was wound up being crazy, bro. Crazy. And like the girl had a gun, everything. Like she pulled out a gun on me. I was about to fight a bitch with a gun, y'all. Like for real. Shot her with my finger, like bow, 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 bow. No, it wasn't none of that. That bitch had a 2-2. But I'm not going front. She was littler than me or whatever. So I tried to play gangster. I was like, yo, that bitch pulled out the gun. I said, yo, bitch, you gonna eat that gun in here. Watch. bitch, you gonna eat that, because it was a little small deuce. I said, yo, bitch, you gonna eat that gun in this hotel room, yeah? Like, but in my head, I was like, oh, if this bitch pop me, my fat ass is grass, nigga. Like, I'm all the way in motherfucking, out in motherfucking Miami. These people don't know me. Like, I was scared as fuck, but that shit taught me my lesson. For one, when somebody is doing something last minute, don't fucking be a part of that shit, because last minute shit causes pressure, and sometimes people bust under pressure. Either you going to bust or you going to react in a way where it's going to get done. Okay? And most likely, most times people just, they bust under pressure, and when they go through that, they have different reactions where they let out how they feel on other people. Like, you the closest person next to them at the moment, so they gonna spaz out on you like, yo, I fucking mad, da 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 da. So anyway, that shit was happening. Shorty was mad because she wasn't making that type of money. You get what I'm saying? Like, so, like, it was just like, okay, you're making this money, I'm making this money, she's making this money. It was a big competition thing. So it was like, it was so many different things wrong about that. And then it was like, because the hotel wasn't really in my name, it was like, the girl was constantly like, oh, well, I need this amount of money. Every time she seen me, like, getting money, like busting my chips, like, you know, in the little clubs, wherever we was at, getting our money, coming back with bread, she was like, well, we need more money for the room, and we need more money for this. So the amount of money that I actually lost spending to give her to, like, put towards chipping in, DK tripping in to, like, hotels, chipping in, DK tripping in to gas and toll or whatever. Like, at the end of the day, yo, check it. That was money I was losing, and I would have never lost that money if I was home and I stayed in my city. I mean, of course, you know, it's a hustle. When you doing anything, if you want to sit there, you want to play dice, when you put money to play, when you go put money in a pot or whatever, how they do to put, you know, what you got in, like, whatever case may pay dice, you hustling, you gambling. A hustle is a gamble. When you strip, you go to the strip club, you pay your tip in, or whatever, you pay your tip out when you first come in there, you hustling, you gambling. Because your tip in could go anywhere from $20 to $150, $20 to $200. I worked at clubs where the tipping was $200. Yes, I did. I worked at the Hustler Club before, and the tipping was $200.
I worked at Rick's Cabaret, that shit's $1,500.
Okay, so... Okay, and the thing is, and that's real life shit. So at the end of the day, it's like, you put that money up. If you spend that $25 to go dance at Flex Spot, if you spend that $40 to go dance with Nazi, you get what I'm saying? Or you spend that motherfucking $50 to go dance at Exit 11 in Jersey. You spend fucking $50 to go fucking dance at Candy Girls 2.0, they tip in. You spend $40 to go dance at, or $60 to go dance in Paradisio's in Irvington, New Jersey. Wherever you go at. You understand what I'm saying? If you a hoe and you out there and you on Backpage and you want to get bossed up and you ain't got no pimp and you renegading, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to them. Get your money, bitch. I wish you nothing but safety and prosperity. Take care of yourself. Right. If you listening to my show, take care of yourself. I love you. If nobody else can tell you today. But look, at the end of the day, if that's what you doing and you out there, when you go to go do your motherfucking thing and sell your motherfucking pussy and make your money, you go pay for that hotel room. That hotel room was, whether it was $74, $149.99, $251, if it was $500 because you got it in motherfucking Midtown Manhattan for the night. Wherever you went, you paid for that hotel. After that, you went, you put your ad up or whatever you was going to do, and niggas was going to call you and come bring you back that money so you could get your money back hustle-wise. That shit ain't promised. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Like, I've been in a situation where I had a friend of mine, right? I'm going to tell y'all, went hustling. This is hustling right here. Let's go through this even before that. Spent her money before on a hotel that cost $74.99 in New Jersey to go trap and make her money, post up on Backpage and make her money. And that $74 brought her back $5,000 in 2 days. She posted up out there and she made $5,000 in 2 days. Then she went to another part of Jersey and she spent her last $149. Again, it's a hustle and it's a gamble because they're the same thing. She spent that $149 at the La Quinta. I will never forget because she hit me up and I had to send her some Uber or some shit. She went to La Quinta. She bought that room and La Quinta was in a sweet area. She been here before, made money there before and everything. And guess what? When she went there to go make that bread, she stood there, she paid for that room, spent her last money, she paid for her Backpage, and her phone started ringing off just like she expected, like she got before, all calls. Niggas is ready to pull up on her. What happens? She was in her hotel room. Like an hour later, niggas is calling saying they on their way. Nobody's didn't show up yet and say, hey, I'm in the parking lot. Hey, I'm here. She said all she heard was mad people talking in the hallway. But she opened her head and stuck her neck out the room door. The hallway was crawling with homicide detectives. It was a dead body like 14 doors down from her, just laying in the middle of the hallway. So the entire night, there was cops, the whole freaking thing, like really like on this man trying to find out what happened or whatever. And he wound up having like some type of cardiac. He just passed out and died right there, but they couldn't move the body or nothing. So now this is clients that's coming, breaking the law to come buy some pussy. They don't want to come somewhere where the hotel is crawling with cops because they don't want to hear from a bitch they never met. Oh, don't worry, that parts ain't for you. Something happened. Somebody had an asthma attack and died on the hallway floor just now, but just walk across the body and come to my room and get some pussy for sale. No. So her whole $149 was down the drain, needless to say. Not one fucking person, a couple of guys came and was like, yo, I pulled up to that parking lot, seen them cops, I got the fuck out of here. You a cop, bitch, don't call me no more. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it fucked up the name for her too. But at the same token, Shorty was like, yo, I can't believe this. I lost my last money. I am broke. Spicy, can you please send me an Uber back to Newark? And I had to go ahead and do that because she was on FaceTime showing me the dead body, like down the hallway, like, yo, look, this man is laying on the floor. You literally see, like, it looked like some big fat dude too, with a blanket over him and people and taking pictures and shit, cops with fucking cop jackets on the shit. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. I felt so fucking bad for her. But again, that was a hustle. That was also a gamble that she didn't win at. So any hustles is definitely a gamble. So if y'all going out to gamble if y'all going out to hustle, just know that y'all gambling and just be safe out there, no matter how you put it, especially when it comes down to Atlanta. I want to tell all the people that's out there or whatever the case may be, that was involved, like I said before, you know, I want to send all my condolences out to their families that was involved with somebody that had a accident in Atlanta and that was killed or died along the way, just for them trying to just have a good time, because nobody deserved to die because they was having a good time. And I hated to see that there were people trying to make something of that on the internet, because that shit is so like, it's so like immature and it's so messed up, you know. And you know, karma's a beast, okay? And I would just definitely go ahead and say that, and jump right along into, don't forget to shout out to our sponsors, Paparazzi TV. You already know, y'all make sure y'all follow Paparazzi TV on Instagram.com, and also go ahead and watch Paparazzi TV on your favorite channel twice weekly. That part. And also, don't forget, y'all, got the boy shorts on sale. They're here. Yes, daddy. Wet ass pussy. And I got some other type of flavors in the back or whatever too. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to jump into that and kick it into full gear. And move right along, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into a little bit of a session that I like to call Sitting with Spicy. So Sitting with Spicy, if you guys are new here and you guys don't know what Sitting with Spicy is, Sitting with Spicy is a segment. Sorry about that. Sitting with Spicy is a segment of my show that I go ahead and I have people that love me and I love them back, don't I? You guys know I know that. You guys know I know that. You guys know I know that. And I love them back. And I'm gonna bring you. And sheesh. I want to say, because I just get so emotional when I talk about the love I have for my fans and that the love that my fans have for me. It makes me want to, hold on, y'all, give me a tissue. God damn it. It makes me want to cry. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. What's up? Not really. It's going down. It's going down. Absolutely. I'm down. I'm in. I'm locked in, you guys. I'm locked in. So yeah. So as you guys already know, so now that was my producers just putting me on that I can also bring in my guests now. I was gonna make you guys wait. But I said, you know what? They said, don't do that to them, Spicy. We need you to bring them on out. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna bring on my secret guest. She's beautiful. She's talented. She's wonderful. And she's celebrating National Boy Shorts Week with us. Her name is Chris Star. She goes by Chris Star Music, a.k.a. Chris Star Money. Chris Star, give him a spin. Krista, give him a spin on that fat thing. Give him a spin. Give him a 360. Yeah. Hey. Ooh, that dress looks scandalous. Okay. I'm loving your outfit. Have a seat, girl. Get yourself in here. Get yourself in here to help me out with this segment of Sitting with Spicy. I couldn't do it without you. Hey. Okay.
Yeah, I was so into that convo you was talking about. Oh, let me.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, because
hustler with all of these wonderful attires. But this is the way. Look at this.
That's fire. Let me see. Okay, lit. I thought you were about to drop 50,000 on my bangs again or something. I'm like, please don't do that. The people said we could get us robbed and shit.
Alive, you know, so you can get that 50 bands.
The mask you talking about?
Yes, it's a hat attached to a mask. My dad sells it.
Oh, a hat attached to a mask. I thought it was just.
Has a tag on it.
I didn't even peep. What is the name of it?
Call my dad or call Spicy. That's the name.
Oh, okay. I thought like you guys named it like a hat mask. I thought you guys had a special name for it, like a hash. Not a mask.
Cool
Okay.
invention, you know.
I love it. I think it looks really pretty. I didn't understand what was happening with it. I thought you had a really cool dad. I was like, I really like her dad. I don't understand why it goes really well with that mask, but I love it. I love it there. I love it. Hey, Punch, do you mind holding this and kind of ending this for me or something like that? Please give me 1 second, guys. I'm right back. I'm right back. I'm right back. I never left. I'm right back. I'm right back. That part. So I'm happy that you was able to get your ass and a nice ass pair of nice ass boy shorts. That shit looks so thick, huh?
And you know what I love about these?
You could just end if you want
They're
to.
so comfortable.
So they are comfortable, aren't they? Are comfortable, aren't they? They are. So I'm happy you. Hey. Okay. So yeah, she enjoys life all the time. Okay, she doesn't play with any of her thickness. Okay, and I love them back on you. They're beautiful. So I'm so happy that you got the opportunity to come and sit down with us with a segment of Sitting with Spicy, because I had the rest of my topics I was going to be getting into as well, but I had to take a minute because the producers, they were like, hey, Sitting with Spicy session, you have fans that are like, requesting in the DM as we speak. They're requesting like, hey, we need the Sitting with Spicy segment. We can't just have you, just.
Well, I was really enjoying the conversation. You was really saying some like real, I feel like my eyelashes up, but
It's not.
some real like good informational things that's gonna teach people. So I was really like in that convo.
Yeah, because I really needed people to know that. I really did. I needed people to know that. And did you feel like you learned something?
Yeah, that's what I said. You have this other side of you where like you joke and like you're a comedian like at times.
Funny
But
sometimes.
then there are times like you start dropping jewels and start teaching people stuff that they wouldn't know. Nobody would have ever knew about no Harry Triangle.
Yeah, that's real, but it's so ill and real. It's real. But speaking of that, that's why people want to know what am I thinking. So speaking of what am I thinking, people is writing me from everywhere around the world, and they want to be a part of the Sitting with Spicy. By the way, you guys DM me. I'm so spicy if you have any questions, because my questions come directly from my DM. They DM me these questions. I write them down on paper after so I can repeat them and translate them as much as I can. Or sometimes I just take screenshots and I read them from my phone. So I'm going to go ahead today and talk about it, okay? So if you have not been present for another episode of Sitting with Spicy, Sitting with Spicy, like I said, that's when people go ahead and they write me. And then when they write me, they ask me these questions and I give them some advice. So today I'm going to be allowing you to give me some advice and give the people some advice on it as well. Are you okay with that, Chris Star Music? Yeah. Okay, let's do it, girl. Okay, so let's get into the first one. Let's kick it into gear. Okay. All right. Let me see. Which one do I want to do first? Well, should we do a girl first or a boy first? Because we have three. I'll pick three. Two girls.
A guy first.
Want to do a guy first?
I talk to so many females.
You love talking to guys. That's sexy. I like talking to guys too. All right, fine.
Have real problems.
Okay. I believe you.
They only really want to solve important problems.
Okay, so let's do it. Okay. Sitting with Spicy, take one. Nah, just kidding, guys. I'm here. No, I'm here again. I'm back. Okay. Jonathan King of Tampa, Florida writes, Dear Spicy Cajun, about 6 months ago, I've been dating. Sorry. Let's start over. Because I didn't write this. The producers wrote this. You guys write like chicken shit, by the way. Sorry, my bad. It's Hassan. He wrote it. Hassan, you write like chicken shit, by the way. Okay, let's start over. Jonathan King of Tampa, Florida writes, Dear Spicy, for about 6 months, I've been dating this sexy, intelligent, successful, supportive, attractive woman named Kelsey. The first 3 months I met her, she financially footed the bills for me with an S. Yes, bills with an S. So, yes, I am more than grateful I have her. I also have 3 children with a separate woman. And to be honest, it's like pulling teeth getting my new girl, Kelsey, to understand that our time has to be split between her and my children. Just her hearing that I have to handle anything with my children gets her furious. Is she the one? Spicy Cajun, what should I do? Wow. Wow.
That's why I said I want
Wow.
to the guy first, because
Wow.
men have real like,
That's a real dilemma.
women like I can
Successful, supportive, intelligent, vibrant, and attractive. That's a lot to give up for your kids, but you got to, Negro. You got to.
I think we were having this conversation in the car earlier. We were having a dope conversation in the car. And we were talking about when is it come a time when you pick your kids over your love life.
Yeah, we did.
That's a challenge for like a lot of adults. You know what I mean? Like even women, like we with certain men for financial gain, but you know our kids' lives are spiraling out of control, or our baby mamas need us, or you know, because at the end of the day, let's keep it real. Unless that's your wife, somebody that you're planning to have kids with, so then your responsibility is going to be split in half. So she's going to have to understand that because she's going to know she's going to have no choice.
Well, can we get into that after? Because I want to go first. I want to let you elaborate on that. Mm-hmm. But let me go first. Let me give my vision of what I think here. I said that. Okay, if you're listening out there, Jonathan, Mr. King, I said that you wrote to us that she was intelligent, sexy, successful, attractive, vibrant, and supportive. Here's where I have a problem with that. I'm not going to say that I don't think that you have a woman that has any of those qualities, but I'm not going to say you have a woman that has all of those qualities. Why? Not supportive. That, my friend, that's what I was going to say. Not supportive, because supportive is supporting you with everything.
You know you had kids. It's not like the kids just popped up in a relationship.
It wasn't a secret. You
was absent, and then now.
Hold on, friend. Let me do my thing, and then you come right after, because I want them to hear both of us equally.
Oh, we
right?
need to get him on the phone. We need answers. We need inside answers, because.
Well, we can't get them on the phone because this is why sitting with Spicy is confidential. We can't really call them. They probably making up fake names too. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. She want to call them and
it's
shit.
Complicated.
Like, you want to holler at them, right? Yeah. Well, okay, here's what I think. I feel as though, like, yo, the woman, she may be successful. She might have all the money. She helped you out, and I know you appreciate her. You said for the first 3 months of the year, 3 months is a short time to know somebody. If in 3 months somebody financially supported your bills with an S, all of your bills, meaning like your kids got supported too, that's a great thing. That's a beautiful look. You get what I'm saying? As far as her being attractive, that means you look at her and she's the one physically for you. You like, oh, you look like what I love. Okay, that's also a plus. But the part of being supportive, I don't find that 100% one of her characters, because it comes down to your children. She's not supporting you, spending time and bonding with your children. Any woman that's for you as a man needs to support you as a whole. Or it's not true love. It's fake love. You understand what I'm saying? Like Drake love, like Dre said about that fake love, we don't want that. We want that. Huh? That's also another conversation. That's another conversation for the masses.
That's what I was saying. Like, if you're not trying to be, if you're not gonna be his wife, or you're not making her your wife immediately, where you're gonna make more kids, or when she becomes your wife, she legally has rights over your kids, so she can take your baby mama to court with you and get those supervised visitations if it gets that serious. That's in the court of law. But as far as a girlfriend, if your baby mother or your baby father clashes with anybody that you date, you're going to have to learn to coexist with your kids and that person separate. Like, you're gonna have to make a choice. I feel like that's
well. In this case, it's not the baby mother. The baby mother's not clashing. It's the girlfriend saying, "Yo, where you going?" Like she's basically like probably like at him like, "Yo." He's like, "Yo, babe, we've been chilling for the whole weekend now. You know, it's Monday or something. I gotta go check on my kids or whatever." And she's probably like, "Where you going? I don't want you with them. Oh, you gonna go fuck your baby mother, huh? Oh, fuck that. To stay with her. I don't want you. I don't want you no more." And there's some women that's out there that's really doing that to these men that's trying to go out there and support their children and spend time and bond with their black kids so their black kids don't grow up being our future terrorists. And our future robbers and our future criminals.
But how could you get such in a deep relationship with somebody that didn't allow you to flourish with your kids in the first place? How did we get here?
From being broke. You heard what he said. He said he had no money for the first 3 months. That's what he was saying. He was saying that.
That's when I said when it becomes a choice of, are your kids more important than this relationship? Because is your lifestyle more important than being a parent? Because keep it real, your kids are going to be there with that woman when it's your time to go. Or if not, they're going to bring your grandkids. So your relationship with them matters in your elder years. As much as, you know, so you got to make a choice, men and women.
I believe I'm actually in agreement. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this, dude. You out there listening, dude. Check this out. I'm going to say this to you. Ain't no female with you that ain't for your kids because your kids came out. You're nuts. Your kids are a part of you.
Yeah.
If a female don't believe in your kids, they don't believe in all of you. They believe in a percentage of you. And guess what? Nobody should settle for someone loving a percentage of them. And that is my full answer on that particular topic. Now let's move right along to number 2 because we don't really have much time.
Question.
We don't really have much time.
I know you men be having them problems. Y'all baby mama trying to get along with the new chicks and the baby mama.
We don't really have much time, huh? Yes, I have. This is my merch.
I just do want to say something to women on the other side.
Go ahead. Let them say that.
Please do not think that for 1 minute a man is not into or not into anymore and never was into a woman that he put a baby in. I find that happening a lot. I've had that happen. I've had a female try to discredit me and he put the baby in me. It
happened to all the baby mothers.
He put the baby in me. So there's the evidence, the proof is in the pudding. So there's
what you say, that's double P permanent pussy?
If he tells you he hate his baby mama, whatever,
he lying.
Listen. Become a baby mama and you already know what time it is.
Y'all heard what Cardi B said. Niggas love a toxic bitch. I'm telling you, the more toxic I am, that's the more my baby father love me, and I don't get it. I think that, you know, it's really a thing, like, you know, that I was like, you know, getting into that a little to elaborate more. They're the submissive and the dominant relationships, and we're going to talk more about that in another note. But right now, getting to that, we just advise that you either get your girlfriend on board. My advice to you is get your girlfriend on board with loving all of you and understanding that if she can't understand that you need to bond with your children and see your children, and just make sure they're okay. There's so many children out there that fathers are leaving alone with the baby mothers and assuming that they're okay and that the baby mother's mental health and everything is okay.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you know, there are another people that are on news because the baby mother had a breakdown and she killed herself and the kids, or maybe she killed the kids and left them in the freezer, like the other girl that had her kids for all the months in the freezer. Then they found the body in there because she was going through all types of different challenges in the household that you go through with children. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. And, you know, and I guess Shorty can't really handle it. And there's never an excuse. Please make no mistake, I'm not making an excuse for her. There's never any excuse for any woman to kill their own child. Like, come on, like, that's crazy. But in mental health situations, everyone responds differently. You know what I'm saying? We can never understand, or we can never really do. You need some boy shorts too in the studio? Because we got some for you too if you need some boy shorts, okay? I got some over here for you if you need some. Because it's National Boy Short Week. My bad to jump off topic. But right back into this, mental health doesn't have a face. Mental illness does not have a face. Mental illness does not have a color. Mental illness does not have a height. Mental illness comes in all different forms, shapes, or colors and sizes. So when you have somebody, especially men out there in this particular topic, when you have somebody that you've bonded enough with to have children with them, even if it was a situation where for a moment it may have been a mistake that you did it, but the children are still here. They're a part of you. When you have somebody that you bonded with like that enough to have those type of things and share that type of stuff with them, every so often I suggest as a professional, and as an advocate for our urban community, I suggest that you just check on that person's mental health and their status sometimes and find out how they're doing, even if it's with a call. I don't suggest anyone pop up at anyone's houses because you never know what single moms have going on, because we got to do what we got to do to take care of these kids, especially when we left on our own and on our lonely by ourselves to take care of these children. So I don't suggest anybody popping up to anyone's house or whatever to have you, but at least a phone call or a text message sometimes to check on.
It's 2021.
It wouldn't be a problem.
I don't think anybody should be out here. This 2021, even the younger ones, the teenagers, the young adults, whoever, you shouldn't be having a baby you don't want to take care of or can't take care of in 2021, because at children, there's an 8-year-old that's a millionaire on YouTube. So by now, all of that baby mama, oh, I ain't like her, she's just a thing, you should be past that. If you talking like that, you just ignorant. And at that point, you deserve whatever you get. You feel me?
Let's end this because I want to get off this topic, and I want to get right. I want to let the next person get a chance. I want to let the next person get a chance to get some airtime. So I want to end this just to say that if a woman doesn't love all of you and they're not concerned about how your children flourish in the future, because a relationship is not promised to us. Relationships come and go, but our children are forever. Okay, so at the end of the day, if a person cannot respect that, then guess what? They need to find the door that became
You'll be alright.
They need to find the entrance that's now becoming an exit.
You'll be alright.
Exit your life, and you need to find someone, because in a world with 60 trillion people plus, there's always going to be someone for somebody.
Why stay with somebody that's promising to leave you?
Absolutely. So
be out.
Regardless of what, next person, next woman, next topic. Okay, so moving right along, we're going to go to the next person that decided to support us in getting right in and getting right on the Sitting with Spicy segment. Mm-hmm. So our next writer comes from a female, and she goes by the name of Melissa Martinez of Cleveland, Ohio. Writes, Dear Spicy Cajun, when I have a drink or two, I can't even pronounce my own name. I got a slur. Trust me. It's my Caucasian side. That should be fucking up. Don't mind me, y'all. Anyway, Melissa Martinez of Cleveland, Ohio writes, Dear Spicy Cajun, I'm 43 years old and unemployed, living on my twin sister's couch. I'm also 8 months pregnant by her husband of 15 years, and she has no idea. She actually thinks I'm pregnant by my ex-boyfriend, Edwin. My sister has no children due to her fibroid surgery. She can't bear children. I didn't mean to fall in love with her husband and get pregnant at the least. Should I tell her the truth or live in silence?
She's going to figure it out, child.
Girl. Well, she said that, she said that she thinks it's her ex-boyfriend, Edwin.
The baby's gonna come out. She's gonna look at your baby. She's gonna say, looks a lot like my husband. You had a lot of access to him, and she's gonna figure it out. So you might as well talk with him and try to.
Well, here's the thing. I did some digging because it's a DM and I was on Instagram. Mm-hmm. So guess what? The husband is black and they're both white girls.
Okay, what color is Edwin?
Edwin is white.
Okay, so she's gonna figure it out, definitely. So what you should do is you should try to team up with the husband and try to bum rush your sister into being in like a polygamous relationship, like we both fuck the same nigga,
some nastiness
be together
of twins
type thing. And then she gonna be like, what are you talking about? You gonna be like, well, I got a baby by him anyway. We fucking coerce her to fuck the two of you and then the baby, whatever. So that's all you can say.
So here's my question.
That's the best bet.
So here's my question to you, Chris Star Music. If you was a sister and you found out, what would you do if you found out that 8-month-old baby that you can no longer abort at 8 months?
That's probably going to be my baby now. Because that's my husband. And that's 50% of your baby.
I have chills talking about
You definitely going to court, ma'am. And we're definitely gonna get the custody of that child, and
but
I'm gonna say so.
The mother has rights,
and I'm gonna still party and let you watch the kid. You're gonna be my 24-hour babysitter and watch my other kids.
Well, you know what? To be honest with you, can I say something? What I would do if I was a sister?
Because that's my niece or nephew.
What I would do if I was a sister, to be honest with you, I would completely lose the dude. I would lose the dude completely. I'm good. If you're going to sit there and you're going to fuck my twin sister, you fucking psycho bastard. She's a twin.
But twins do that. I thought it was a sister.
It says you're first of all, you're 43.
We didn't hear that.
First of all, I hate to curse at pregnant women, but you fucking trifling ass thotty bitch. You 43 living on somebody's couch. You're already wrong for that. Now, I could just imagine a girl lets you live in a house. You staying in there, and you have the nerve to stay there for that long and become pregnant by a husband, and you on the couch and you're 43. I'm gonna tell you what I would have did. Bitch, you gotta get out. ASAP. You're not staying here. I don't give a fuck about the nieces.
What if your sister was trying to set you up the whole time? Because she knew she couldn't have babies, so she said, go try to fuck my sister.
Well, what if it was that? If it was that, but that's not me. I'm saying if I was the wife and it wasn't that, and it was a situation that I had to find out, I'm going to take my sister. I'm going to put my sister in an Uber straight to the shelter with all of her papers and her baby pregnant belly. She's going to go to the shelter and she's going to get herself something for her child to stay at. This nigga is going to be a father to my sister before I beat the shit out of him. He's going to watch me be a thought with mad niggas. I'm going to be all thotting up, down, OnlyFans with niggas licking on cock and all type of crazy shit. And I'm going to send...
See, this is why when I get a husband, I'm going to be very sure that I'm not finna bug out on him when he do crazy shit. This is why I haven't had a husband yet, just to let y'all know.
Me neither. I haven't had a husband yet.
Y'all do crazy shit, and I already expect some crazy shit like this to happen, but I'm definitely not going to have that moment where, like, I'm going to deal with the shit, and I'm going to, like, can you pour juice into it? Yeah. Cause I can't have a million kids and I ain't playing it too. Well, but if a nigga have a baby on me though, if I might take the child in like an adoptive child, but yeah, I might get rid of the nigga though. I'm not even. You know what? I'm talking shit. I might get rid of.
Can I have one too? Thank you.
I might get rid of the nigga.
Yeah, I'm totally
getting rid of. He's the type to hold on to no dick. I might get rid of the nigga.
Yo, he's the fuck out of here. Can I have one? He's the fuck out. Yo, when I tell you he is so the fuck out of here, he's the fuck out of here. You're gonna be a bum with a little baby, and I hope that I don't know who the girl is, who the sister is. I hope you got some money, miss. Like, I'm so mad. I want to tell on you.
How that dick hit. If his dick game is off, if it's something I can't get everywhere, then I'll probably stay.
What? Talking to the mic, because people don't.
I'll probably stay. But if he's kind of like my baby father,
you probably stay because of what? You said if his dick is what?
If it's good, like one of a kind, like I can't get it nowhere else.
What? Yo, I can't believe it. Yo, that nigga could have demon, angel, soft cotton, Jesus cock. Okay? With the hardness of a fucking iron steel pipe on a regular. If he fucked my twin sister and they stay pregnant having a happily family and I can't even get pregnant.
But that's your twin. You know when your twin is fucking somebody.
You know what I do? I'm a salty bitch. I'm going to say, look, I don't want you. You got to get out. I don't give a fuck if it's his house. I'm going to do some shit behind his back to put him out of his own house.
Do you know twins do that though, right?
I know, but I ain't sharing like that. He got to get out. I got a little sister that look like me. She could pass for my twin. I know what I feel like. I have a little sister that we look alike a lot. I actually have two little sisters that we look alike, but one of them is actually yellow bone. So we look alike, but she's a yellow version of me. But then I have another little sister that we look alike, but she's the exact same complexion and everything. We look a lot alike. Mm-hmm. Like we could like from like a couple of feet away, you look at both of us, you would think that we're twins, but we're not twins. Me and my sister Zamani are not twins. But there are plenty of days people have seen me and Zamani and they confused us. Like from far, like, oh, that's you. Oh, like real fast. Don't let us try to be cute and wear the same type of clothes. We got the same big old dookie butt. Okay? The only thing that might be a little bit different is that probably because I'm a little bit older than her and I just did so much different, like other shit with my stomach or whatever the case may be. Like, she's still a baby. She's 21. Well, she's growing, but, but still, like, she compared to me, like, I'm a little older than her. So, but I would feel that all I can imagine in my head is like me like sleeping in my bed with my husband and my sister is like, on the couch or something. Thank God my sister got her own crib. Yo, Zamani, shout out to you having your own crib. Yo, shout out to you, my nigga. Yo, words, this shit is crazy, man. It's fucking, wait, what? Like, all I can imagine, like my sister having to stay with me and she's sleeping on the couch and shit. And I'm just like, thinking there's nothing, especially with the dark out. Oh, now he really got, this is spicy twin. Like you go, spicy, not spicy. That's how me and my sister look in the dark. It's literally that with me and my sister Zamani. So imagine, like she could be my stunt double in the movie. That's how real it is. You get what I'm saying? Like, so Well, she kind of lazy. She ain't gonna do no flips and shit. So, but regardless of what, like, yo, like at the end of the day, imagine, like, you know, and I'm just finding out that you had a kid with her, and you know, imagine if I was in a position and I couldn't have no kids either. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to be like, yo, you're going to the shelter with your baby. I love you. I won't harm a pregnant person. I'm still a Christian. You're going to the shelter with your child today, so pack your stuff. Whatever you need to leave, no, you can't leave. You gotta take away shit, bitch. I hate you. No, I'm lying. You can leave some of your stuff that's too heavy to carry because that's fucked up. Pregnant people carry shit. So take what you can carry, but you gotta go. I want to take you to the shelter and drop you up, but bitch, I don't even want to do that. So I'm gonna get you an Uber. So I'm gonna have an Uber come grab her and take her, put the destination, the shelter location, address, straight there. Go in here and go start your life, man. Not here. This ain't where you started.
Cold-blooded.
And the nigga,
you would do that to your sister?
Fuck yeah. And the nigga, he gotta go too. He going before her, matter of fact. Then she going after. Word, that's it. Fort Greenway. He's out first, and then she's right behind
Honestly,
him.
it's just sex. I might get rid of the nigga, but I'm gonna get over it with my sister.
Nah, but guess what? My sister got to start her life because she ended it when she violated me. She did it whatever we had when she violated me, letting my nigga that sick his dick in me raw. So I got a couple of sisters, so I'll be having to deal with certain shit. But my little sisters is mad younger than me, older than me. Real little girls still, most of them. But regardless of what, at the end of the day, shout out to my dad for having kids when he was wild old still. And I got all my little sisters really like. I really like my youngest little sister is freaking 11. Huh? Like no, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm not even mad. But. Right, but yeah, I my dad got 9 kids. I wish he don't have no more, like for real. And I'm the oldest one. I'm the first one. You feel me? Like, and I'm the first one out of my mother kids too. So I was like, I can't stand it. I want to fight everybody. But the crazy as I'm getting older, all my little sisters and brothers, they're getting older too, and they're all like starting to look after me and make sure I have things and. You know, and I'm like, what? Like, my little brother, shout out to him, Scott Fitzel. Like, he comes to my little studio shit, and he starts setting up stuff like, let me put your mics on. Let me put the thing. And I'm like, for real, thank you. I love you. Oh, my God, I'm so tired. Aww. Like, or whatever. So, besides trying to pay, like, a Jerry Springer bodyguard in between me and my teenager when I have to, like, straight, like, restrain her sometimes from getting crazy. Like, my siblings really do a great job. Mm-hmm. But regardless of what, I love them. I don't want to think like, you know, bad about any of my siblings. No cap. But I couldn't live in the same house with my sibling if they did some shit like that with me because I'm a salty bitch. I'm a Libra. After a while, I keep on thinking about the bad shit that people did to me if it's really, really bad. It's going to keep coming up. And I need time away to myself to think about it. I need to get away and be able to separate. And then I come back after a couple of months, years versus whatever, days or weeks, whatever. And I'll be like, hey, you know, I feel better, especially if it's something that you're worthy of me forgiving you for. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I mean, I don't know. Especially, I mean, if I was in that situation, I couldn't have kids. If I couldn't have kids and I was in that situation, it would take me a while, but I would forget because I'd be like, oh, you know, I love kids. Like, and look at this kid. This kid looks like me because I have a twin.
You would get attached because you're already attached.
This could be my daughter because
you're already like attached. She's been in for 8 months. You're attached.
Right, rubbing the belly. And think you're rubbing your niece and you're really rubbing your husband's daughter. Like, you're rubbing your stepdaughter.
Still your niece.
/ stepdaughter in a way that's still your daughter or the son. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's pretty messed up. So it's something that somebody that has mental health issues from time to time. And I know me personally, I have a podcast. I am famous. I am known. I have a large following. I have a whole big fan base. But I am admitting that I do have mental health issues, and I am admitting that on air and on my show. I do. Yes. Can I get a clap? Are you guys on? All right. You don't have a what to clap. Oh, for real? Okay. Thank you. Yeah. So, and guess what? And
you want me to clap to what? That you're admitting it?
That I'm admitting that no, that it is hard for people to admit, and I admit that I do have mental health issues that I am constantly overcoming on a daily basis, and I love it there. And you know what else? And you want to know what else? I spoke to my therapist today. I spoke to Will Marie today, and guess what she told me? She said spicy Cajun. Guess what my therapist said today to me? My therapist, Will Marie, said to me, she said, spicy Cajun. I said, what? She said, spicy Cajun, this is the last therapy session. You're done. You've been healed. Like, you know, like the people on the CB network.
I didn't heal you. You keep going as long as you want,
And I told her,
right?
I said, no, my sessions were over because I went to a traumatic experience, my family and we had to go. So we did it, and I completed it. She said, your therapy's over. Congratulations. And I said, you know what, Will Marie? I need more.
Yeah.
I said, I need more therapy.
Yeah.
I like it there. So she suggested through Safe Horizon and put a referral in, and they called me. And I'm gonna attempt to, in my free time, take on some more therapy because I feel like it's making me a better person.
I can therapy you because I'm going back to school to become a licensed therapist, right?
You know what? I'm down with it. I'm down to uplift our black people. Anything positive you're doing.
Because I'm tired of people taking my advice and trying to use me for advice, and then when they get mad at me, try to act like I'm controlling them.
University days, what I want to get back. If I want all support and I need all support in the world to boost what I have going on and with my movements about, then that means I'm gonna have to give some of that stuff out. So hey, you know what? If that's what you're doing legally under the law,
I'm going back to school for it.
I'm gonna
let
you counsel me. You can probably even do it publicly. Even I don't care. Let's do it.
It's gonna take me 18 months.
But let's do it. But my advice to the people to Melissa is, yes, I think one day you are gonna have to tell her, but don't tell her while you're pregnant because she might kick you in your shit. And you lose your whole baby.
She might lose the baby.
So I don't want nothing like that to happen. So
don't do that.
Worry about your baby's wealth and wellness first.
Try to get out their
house.
Have
a safe pregnant. Yeah, do that.
Go to your mama, your daddy house.
Yo, you know what? All right, no, let me tell you. This is the plan. I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do. This is my plan. Let me talk real quick, Crystal. Let me talk. First things first, right? You need to start packing your shit up, right? Getting yourself together, getting you some money. You're gonna tell your sister, listen, situation came up with me and my baby daddy. You get what I'm saying? And I have to leave, right? I have to leave. I gotta go in the shelter. I'm going to the shelter only because my baby daddy is coming with me. I don't want him staying here with me on the couch, this, that, and the fourth. Act like your baby daddy coming with you, whatever. Make your sister, if you ain't got no money, make your sister pay for your Uber or your car or drop you up to the shelter. Fuck it. Go to the shelter with your baby. When you, excuse me, I burped, y'all. Y'all heard it. It wasn't a lie. I burped. And I said, excuse me, too. I burped.
And I pulled the eyelash off.
You did?
Hell yeah, that shit was looking crazy.
Well, whatever. But anyway, so basically, right, y'all? Once you go down there, let her drop you off. You and your kid, you and your belly get stable in because you don't got to have your kid to be in the shelter. As long as you're pregnant, that's considerably your kid. Thank you. So what you do is, basically, once you got your space together and you in the shelter, you and your belly is settled in, you and Rochester, and they say you approved, and this is your shelter apartment room or whatever for now until they find you something else or whatever the case may be. Then the nigga probably still gonna be living with your sister. That's when you call your sister because you're pregnant. You gotta do it virtual. Everything is done virtual now. See, I'm trying to help you because you tell a bitch some shit like that in person, you pregnant, you might get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So you tell this bitch on Zoom, FaceTime, tell that bitch on it's IG calling, bitch, Twitch, tell that bitch on Twitch somewhere, but don't tell that person. Right here, I got one. Yeah. And
I don't think we should
once you FaceTime her and you tell her that what the news was, what it really is, telling her that so she can get the nigga out her crib because the nigga ain't shit. Tell her you took the steps to leave and to redeem yourself because you felt like this is what you wanted to do to restore your relationship because she needed to know. Because now you're bringing life into the family. You're not bringing life into the world alone. You're bringing life where? Into the family. Because you and your sister are both what? Family. Right?
And inevitably,
let me finish. I'm going to finish this shit because I'm giving real shit right now. Mm-hmm. And then after you do that, she gonna be pissed at you or whatever. She probably gonna put him out and she probably gonna be mad at him for a while, mad at you for a while, but eventually you're gonna have your kid. She gonna be curious, or when you having your kid, can invite her, come to the hospital or whatever, because I want to share this moment with you, or not. Maybe you do or you don't. And let her experience a bond with her niece.
It's crazy.
Or nephew / stepkid until she get a divorce, still stepkid. And if she chooses to do it, she'll come around and she'll come do that. But you got to give people their time. My advice to you also is don't rush it. I told you 2 weeks ago. Why you still acting like you don't want to pick up the phone for me, bitch? No.
You might not hear for your sister.
Let the pregnancy hormones go because pregnancy hormones make us crazy sometimes. Okay? So ladies out there, I'm talking to my pregnant girls if y'all listening and y'all might sound like, and y'all might think, am I being crazy? Should I run down the block half naked and bash his tires out and spit in his grandmother's face? Nah, that's not being crazy. I'm going to spit in his grandmother's face and his grandfather's face. Mm-hmm. No, you're pregnant and you're being crazy. Don't do it. Trust me, I did crazy shit when I was pregnant too. Okay? Just calm down on the hormones. Just stay home, Netflix and chill, okay? And that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what, me personally, I would do. Or when I was pregnant, I was just taking mad dick. I was taking so much dick because I wanted to make sure when I had my baby or whatever, I was, my baby was going to slide right out. You know what I'm saying? And I was single. I didn't have no boyfriend, so I was like, fuck that. With my side niggas, I was fucking them all. Gotta fuck them all.
I wasn't fucking nobody. They had to
fuck them all.
I had to get a C-section because I was not fucking.
No, listen. I honestly, to tell you the truth, I had to get a C-section too. But regardless of what, at the end of the day, it was more so. Like I was still fucking. I'm not gonna lie. I was fucking doggy froggy. I was a pregnant little freak. I was a pregnant.
I was doing a lot.
Big booty.
And that probably contributed
big booty cheeks
to me not
freak.
dilating. I was masturbating a lot. I was using a wand. That wand. I remember
wand.
I burnt my wand out. Like the wand popped in the wire. Like the wire popped in the wall.
No, I was using the wand.
I used that shit out. Like shit.
I was using a wand, but see the thing is, I'm a squirter, so the wand thing for me was cool, but like squirting, you make a mess. So I like the water ones that you can bring in this tub. So if I squirt, I can like let it go in the tub and shit go everywhere and shit like that. I can squirt, piss my name out. You know how niggas can piss their name in the snow? Like if I could squirt, piss out Andrew Jackson, like A-D-R, like with my squirt. Shit is stupid. Like it's just dumb amounts of squirt.
Laugh at the same time.
Yo, it's dumb amounts of squirt, bro. Like I got dumb amounts of squirt. Like shit, crazy.
Oh my
like,
gosh, that
BBW
is
squirt guard. Shout out to the BBW squirt guard in the building. Mm-hmm. Like you feel me? Like,
can you teach us how to squirt?
Not tonight. I'm gonna teach you another day. I teach.
Right. Can you teach me how to squirt?
I will. Like first, you gotta get like this, right? No, I'm just fucking with you. See, y'all thought I was gonna do something, but I can't because most times I'm on TV. So moving right along, here, Melissa, living your truth. At some point, that's what I suggest. Moving right along, number 3. Let's give this next person some love, man. Come on, we've been on these other 2 topics a little bit too long. I'm sure my producers is giving me shit, blowing smoke up my ass by now. Let me see. Shout out our sponsors, Paparazzi TV in the building. Y'all already know. Stay tuned and stay informed and stay on Paparazzi TV. You already know. Let's do it.